Oh boy, you're live. We are live. Hello, Jono.
Hello, Ayush. How are you, my friend?
Oh, my friend. He thinks, we are friends. That's
Oh,
good.
what are we not? What the
No, we are.
Ayush still just sees me as a colleague. He's just a streaming colleague.
Yeah.
I'm out here trying to create friendships.
Breaking the ice. Yeah.
Yeah. I see though. I see. I know where I stand now. I know where I stand.
Oh, God. See a lot of people in the chat. Hello, Glenn, Luna. No stop loss guy. Welcome back. He said, hey, Roman. He's like, leave everyone. Just say hi to Roman. Moving calls, live trading. Yeah, so anyone selling gold? I am, because I am. Are you, Jono?
Well, I'm trying to get convinced by you, but
I
I'm
will
waiting for
convince
it.
you. Give me a few minutes.
Yeah. You break it down for me. Let me know what you're doing.
Yeah. So
And I'll see if I'll join you or not.
Yeah. So what I saw in the London session, I think it's still London, but the actual London session, we had a really good reversal back in the range, and we took support at this swing high, but failed to, I should not say failed, but then tap the point of control, which I should be like, if would have been tapped the point of control, I would not be selling it here. I would look for longs. And then I applied the volume profile in this current range. And if I zoom out as well, there is no volume in this gap in which price is there. And also I applied the volume profile at the current range, and I saw that the volume is very low in this area. So chances are high that price might reject. And also we are at value area high in the point of control, and the stop loss is above the low volume node. So it is safe. And I'm targeting the point of control, but my take profit is at the swing low. So, there is a lot lower down here, calling price lower. So, and this sell-off is something which is giving me like confidence that, okay, price might go lower. And because I'm not, it's like, I can see that we are in the first stage of reversal forming in the gold, or maybe a little correction towards the downside, So yeah, just trying the shot. We are in the low volume area, getting rejected. I know I'm too early in the party when it comes to the selling. On 50-minute chart, if we go much lower, we can see. Let's go on 5-minute, because I think 5 and 50-minute are the best time frame to take a look at. You can see the rejection we got is from the low volume node. So I'm expecting that price will drive toward this next high volume node. And if I remove every single thing on my chart from my chart, like I always say, range attracts the price. So that's what I'm using here. We already took support at this level, and I feel this level is a very strong key level. That's why I kept my take profit at the swing low instead of this point of control. That's why I'm selling it, and let's see how it goes. It's running, and I see a lot of negative delta, but I also want to see it getting followed lower, But the good thing should be like a lot of positive delta, but price closing lower will accelerate the momentum. So just waiting for it. Let's see what happens, but pretty much clear. And if someone's using Fibonacci tools, I'm assuming it's in the reload zone, which Jonatan uses. Yeah.
I like it.
The Jonatan without the edge.
Yeah.
This one uses volume profile.
Yeah. That's how you can differ us.
Yeah.
So are you seeing absorption there as well?
No.
Not yet.
Not right now. The way I wanted, the aggressive buying, but the bearish candle forming. It's not there yet.
Do you not wait to see that before you take the position, or do you just like to?
No. So the thing is, the delta was positive here a lot, but there's selling coming in. So that's why I took a short. And now the only key area. Okay, let me drag and drop the volume profile in this range. That's what I do if I get confused at what I'm doing. Like we can't always rely on the daily opening volume profile, which is very big if I'm trading on lower time frame. So what I always like to do is apply in the current leggings, look at the low volume pockets, and then try something. So you can see this buying coming in. I would expect this buyers get rejection again and go lower below the entry point and tap the point of control, which is shifted now. It was below this low, but now it's shifted. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, the only thing I would say to go against your idea slightly to put you off is just the yields are dropping at the moment, which is not a good thing for gold shorts at the moment.
So the yields drops. I mean, obviously the time frame you're watching. What time frame you're watching for yields?
I'm looking at the 4 hour on yields, but I mean, I could drop it down to the hourly chart and definitely see that we're starting to see a bit of sell-off coming in here. That's likely due to there was some recent little bit of news coming out just saying that there has been some details around the US and Iran coming close to an agreement, and that came in a little bit earlier today. And since then, really, which was around that time frame here, we've started to see those yields come off a little bit. We've started to see oil just coming off the highs. We can see it coming into that $90 area and started to jump down from here too. So there was almost a move here where we're starting to see that kind of peace news reflected in the yields, which, you know, if you do see yields drop lower, it usually is pretty bullish for gold. And that's kind of been the story for yields over the past sort of, you know, few weeks now, a couple of weeks. We've just seen this continual sort of downside move. So I'm still pretty bullish gold at the moment. I mean, it is concerning that yields aren't like down at 4.1%, because that would be a real big driver for me to want to be aggressively buying. But I'm definitely more on the buy side. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to buy from, you know, lower. You know, when I look at it, I'd love to be down towards these kind of 43, 35s. That'd be really nice. But at the moment, doesn't seem that the yields are playing ball at the minute. So from a day trading side, you know, we could come up a little bit higher, kind of trading in value of today. So maybe we'll come see the other side, but that's not good for your trade right now. I've just realised I'm not trying to shoot. No, trying to. Can I swear on here or no?
Yeah, you can.
I'm not trying to shit on your trade, but because obviously, you know, everyone has different plans and they have different strategies, and you've got to follow your strategy.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I could be wrong too. You know, we could see a rejection of this area, and price could come much lower. As well. So, you know, but I mean, I like if we're getting a bit of a crossover here on the 5-minute moving averages. Trend here is a little bit to the upside, so yeah, I'd be interested to see if price can back up towards this kind of 44.12 area, 44.10. In terms of like trading that would be, you know, sometimes I like to look at if I'm like intraday, kind of like scalping and stuff, I'll be looking for kind of pullbacks into the 50 moving average, closes above, really, really simple stuff like that. But those two there would have been sort of nice positions to have. But yeah, I saw this area too, where we had the kind of low volume area, and I did think that maybe that could be a good spot to see a turnaround. But if I want to be bearish, I'll just wait for, you know, price to take that low out first before heading a little bit lower. But I don't look at order flow anymore and futures data, so you know, you're an advantage to me in that sense.
Yeah. What I can see right now, it's like the bull movement or delta what I was asking for is actually formed right now. You can see this, a lot of buyers,
here we go.
Yeah, so if they get squeezed, we might see this thing coming lower. And the thing, as a gold trader, I trade gold as well. And when you talk about yields, the correlation you use is actually, I should study that, because in the different, because my entire trading journey is surrounded by correlations. Like, I'm not saying it's without correlation, it's tough to trade, but if we have it, it gives us more confluence towards the direction, or it clears the blur sometimes we don't get in the market. So I'm also trying to join the pace of yours when you look at the yields and derive your intraday bias. Obviously, you look at 4R. That does not mean that it's not going to help an intraday trader, but the chances are really high that we can get good key levels for gold as well. So to be careful that, okay, yield is doing this and that, then we should be careful with gold. Like, I used silver for correlation with gold, but it didn't went really well. Sometimes the divergence is so a lot that I was like, just leave it behind, let's just focus on gold. But now if you introduce yields, so it's time I'm just gonna test it, if that fits my intraday style, and if it does, then
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't. It's not, the correlation isn't like super strong. Sometimes it does move, like with most correlations, right? It doesn't always. It's never 100%. Okay, there are going to be times where you see yields rallying and gold rallies too, right? Because there's other factors in play. But it's just kind of like a general rule of thumb. It's like the difference between gold and yields is gold is a non-yielding asset, and its price is based off of pure sort of supply demand speculation, right? And central banks, were buying gold at very heavy rates for the past few years, which is why we've seen huge rises in gold. That's why they sometimes say, gold's an inflation hedge and all this kind of stuff, right? Because usually when you see inflation falling, people will go and buy gold because there's potential rate cuts coming. So that means the US debt that you can own and buy is not going to yield the same return as what you could in a high inflationary environment, right?
Yeah.
So a good example of it, I guess, is when, if anyone owns bank accounts and stuff, I'm assuming everybody does. And I don't know why I said that, but I'm assuming everyone has bank accounts, right? When the interest rate goes up wherever you are, usually you'll get a notification saying interest rates have gone up. We're offering you more interest for your money, right? Yeah. And that's because it's based off the interbank rate, the overnight rate. So that is all to do with bond yields. It's all to do with where expectations of interest rates could be, and that's what the bonds are showing you. It's what they anticipate the interest rate to be, depending on the maturity of the bond. So you have the 2-year yield, which is known as the short end. You have the 5-year, which is known as the, I guess, middle range alongside sort of like the 10-year, and you have like the long end, which is kind of like your 30-year, your 50-year bonds, right? And usually you get more yield for the longer you leave your capital, within that bond, right? So if you have the rule of thumb is, if you're buying a 30-year bond, it should have a higher interest rate back to you than a 2-year bond. But basically, I look at the bond yields in a way of what are traders trying to price in when it comes to what a central bank's going to do next, because that has a real big impact on where people place their money on global markets. Mm-hmm. So if bond yields are rising, it's because they expect the interest rate of that particular country to be higher. So what people do in that situation is they will buy a cheap currency, and they'll sell sort of a cheap currency and buy the currency that has the higher yield. So that's why you get the carry trade. So the carry trade is when you buy a currency that has a high yield versus one that has a low yield. That's why dollar yen has gone through a huge rallies, because it's got positive carry. Basically means Japan's interest rates were much lower than the US's. So what you'll find is hedge funds, big corporations, large speculative traders will go and borrow loads and loads of Japanese yen for a very low interest rate. I mean, it's for a large period of time, it was 0%. So they were just borrowing the capital for nothing, essentially, and buying US dollars with it. And when they were doing that, they were buying the currency that had the higher yield. So they were gaining the interest rate off of that. And that's how a lot of these markets work. A really good example of this, I know we're not FX traders yet.
The full stuff was good. I was like yeah, come on.
But if you look at Australian dollar versus the New Zealand dollar, right?
Yeah.
We've had an explosion in the price between April 2025 and June of 2026. And that was all down to the fact that the RBA, the Reserve Bank of Australia, were hiking interest rates, and the Reserve Bank of New Zealand were cutting interest rates. So people were buying the Australian dollar, selling New Zealand dollars. And that's why we get this really nice trend that forms in the market. And those are the types of things that we are constantly looking for, especially that's what I'm constantly looking for as a trader. I'm looking for those potential carry trade moves. That's why on dollar yen here, if I just open this up, you can see that most of the interventions that we've had recently have been brought back up because the intervention hasn't been strong enough to take away the carry trade, right? The reason why we had a big intervention recently was because of the fact that the US are, increasingly growing concerned with the fact that the Bank of Japan are hiking interest rates. So that yield between the two, the interest rate differential, is going to get tighter and tighter. So they'll have to go and look elsewhere to get that yield. So potentially somewhere like the Swiss franc, right? Dollar Swiss starting to break out to the upside. This is a weekly chart, by the way, so very much a higher time frame, but it's starting to break out, starting to move higher, and we're starting to see that potential flow come through there because Swiss National Bank are potentially going to go into negative interest rates, which they're trying to avoid. So we'll obviously see what happens there. But yeah, I'm always trying to think about what bond traders are going to try and price in, because that has a big impact on what a central bank does, which has a massive impact on your likes of your FX, your gold, all of that stuff. So, and an example of that is you can use the compare tool on TradingView and just use this to kind of help you identify what happens. So if you go and put the inflation rate on, you put the interest rates on, and you keep the US 2-year yields, go to a weekly chart, change it to a line chart, and look back, you'll see that inflation rises, right? The bond yields try and price that in. And then after that, we see US interest rates rise. And that's the constant battle we're facing. Inflation comes down, right? Now, this is headline inflation, so it's not core or anything like that. So it's not as accurate, but just using it to highlight. Then you've got a US 2-year yields that are pricing in that, and then interest rates come down. So now we've had inflation that's been potentially rising, US interest rate yields trying to price that in. Are we going to see interest rate rises? That's the kind of game that we're playing here at the moment. I don't think the Fed are going to be able to hike interest rates. That's why I'm bullish gold, especially because tomorrow we've got the US CPI data coming out. And if that prints poorer, or we see a decrease in the inflation rate, that is going to be a good idea to see yields come in lower, closer to current interest rates. So hopefully that makes sense. Obviously, I'm going to talk about this in a lot more detail soon, but that is the game that I'm always trying to think of. Now, can it help you on an intraday perspective? Yes and no. Like I said, sometimes it can be difficult to, like, I wouldn't be looking at a US 2-year yield on like a 5-minute chart, or you know what I mean, like I'll be looking at it more on sort of like an hourly 4-hour chart, trying to think about, you know, where's the most likely place this could go, then how is that going to impact my gold trade, right? So yields are falling at the moment. Gold is pushing higher, right? That makes sense to me. Those two are following in correlation. When I took that gold position before, we had yields were falling, but gold prices were also falling. So in my head, I was like, oh, there's a divergence between those two, and then I can try and trade that divergence. So you know, if I see gold really falling aggressively here, and I see bond yields falling aggressively too, I'm going to be looking for that reversal in gold. I'm going to try and buy that commodity, right? So yeah, hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And I have a question. Like, you know, you do a lot of analysis and fundamentally and the technical. What you do when everything goes a different way, like fundamental is saying bullish and technical is saying bearish. In that case, what you decide on the intraday trade or maybe the swing you are trying to take?
Yeah. I mean, you still have to kind of follow your strategy. You still have to follow your analysis. Like, you can't just look at it and go, oh, well, that's doing that, I'm going to go do this. Like, I wouldn't just blindly buy this because yields are falling. I still want to be able to buy it at a decent price. I still want to be able to look at it and say, you know, if I use the market profile, for instance, and I go from the swing low to the swing high, I'm like, okay, well, where's the, you know, my most favored positions to buy it? Well, it's going to be down towards these. I know you use low volume, but I use high volume areas. So I'm looking all down towards these areas of like, okay, well, that's where I'm going to get some potential action for me. So although you have this tool at your disposal, you know, it doesn't always mean that it's going to flow through straight away. But it just gives you a general overall idea of what the market could be looking at. So, you know, you use volume tools, which are super handy, you know, and you're starting to probably get this little move in here right now where you've got lots of buying going on, but maybe not as much actual follow through here. But you know, you can look at the potential reversal here and go, okay, well, where do I want to be buying from? Well, I want to be buying down at this 43.35 handle. Can I trade to it? Yeah, just got to be a little bit more cautious with that trade, in my opinion. I'd be like, right, okay, I'm going to do it at a lower risk because it's going against the trend. I'm going to do it, you know, not as aggressively because of, you know, the yields are falling or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But you still want to be able to buy it at a decent price. Like, if I was to buy it here, I have to think about where the hell am I putting my stop loss, right? So let's say I buy here, I've got to put it below that low. Reward to risk at that point looks a little bit crap, right? So maybe I want to buy it down towards the current day's point of control, or look at yesterday's point of control. Maybe that's where I want to be a buyer, because then I can increase my reward to risk ratio and go from there. So yeah, hopefully that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I think the one thing I've seen, you know, with the, I think you said that I trade from the high volume areas, but I think the same thing is with Anastasia when she trades gold. Her focus is on the point of control. If price closes lower, she sells. If higher, then buys, you know. But, you know, I kind of use the low volume areas for, so it's like where my trade ends, you guys started from there. Like, if you talk about the swing areas, many times I've seen when she closes a trade and I'm the one who is planning. So it gets inverse. I'm not saying that we play against each other, but the idea using volume profile is kind of different. Like right now you can see that the low volume area a lot of buying, but this bear candle, something like that. I explained that this is something I like to see, but the point of control shifted, and I'm still in trade, and I don't like to see this in
really?
this volume profile. Yeah, and the good thing is this volume profile has the point of control at this low. Obviously, this range shifted the volume profile. We have a lot of volume now. What I want in order to get my trade going on lower is closing lower. I think something like this you guys trade. Like if it closes lower, point of control or makes a new lower low, you guys sell, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I try and keep it as simple as possible. So for me, it's like I'll look for a change of trend on the lower time frame before I look for a trade. So, and I think this is why the break and retest still works pretty well as a trading strategy in whole, because let's say you get what you want to see on your absorption, you might be able to get in a little bit earlier than me, but it will still kind of create that break and retest style of trade as well. And that's what I studied anyway. I could show you a whole playbook of stuff that I used to do in the futures market. And what I noticed was, well, actually, okay, I used to look for absorption as well at a key level. Let's say it was a daily value area high or value area low or point of control, or it could have been a session, profile.
Yeah.
And when it comes into that level, if I saw absorption, I'd be like, okay, great, I'm going to look to try and take a trade from that. But then I noticed that what we usually saw was absorption, a big push away, imbalance being created, and then I'd look for the test off the imbalance as well. So that was kind of, I found that my best trades were kind of looking for something like that, and it just always kind of, not always, but I'd say 90% of the time coincided with like a break of that trend, that minor trend on the lower time frame. So that's all I look for now. I look for the break of that sort of lower time frame trend, because if I'm like looking at this from a 30-minute point of view, and I think maybe we're going to come back down towards these lows or whatever, there's a lot of trend that could be had throughout that time. If I look at the 5-minute here in the middle, there's a couple of higher lows. We've even got like an ascending triangle pattern. All the kind of common trading patterns that you think of can still be featured within there. So, like I've always said, there are a million ways to trade the markets, and there's all of it works some of the time, right? So,
exactly. But the best one is market trend.
Yeah,
nothing beats the market trend. If you follow it and add any tool and get wrecked by market for a few years, and you'll understand that the market structure is always going to be king.
Absolutely. Let's see where Bitcoin's at today.
It's at the same level. It's at the same level.
I mean, we had quite a strong day yesterday. It did drop quite a bit yesterday, but yeah, today it's making its way back a little bit. I was going to break into song then, but I won't. If anyone can guess the song, what I was about to do, let me know. Be a feature of the show. Guess that song.
So we have a question from Jesu, I think. I'll read it out in my head first, and then I'll...
Oh, sorry. Was that me shaking the ice then?
He says, Jono, if you are a whale and you do not understand how yields work in correlation with bonds and its structural, safe way of approaching it, wouldn't you... Come on, I'm going to just kill this fly.
I can see it flying around.
Yeah, there's one in my room. So yeah, he says it wouldn't go to the opposite.
Do you want me to read the question while you fight the fly? You got me feeling itchy now. Feeling like is there something on me now?
Ayush, do you know that song? DJ, or what song? What song? Can Spotify get the fly? Come on. Fly want to get in the live too.
The song was. The song has anyone seen White Chicks? Have you seen White Chicks?
So you remember the song from yesterday stream?
No, what was the song from yesterday's stream?
No, I don't hear any.
Are you on about the DJ?
Yeah.
Is he playing again?
No. Luckily not.
Yeah. Maybe in a bit.
No. I wish not. Thanks, Zono. Makes sense now. What? He didn't even reply the question. Answer the question.
Yeah, was that question as I was talking about it or not? Or is that just like a sarcasm?
Yeah, so leave it.
I mean, you were asking me the question and then a fly attacked
Yeah.
you, so you know there are more important things to talk about than that question, to be honest.
There is only one. I think I tried to kill it before the stream, but it was just too fast. The latency is good.
Let me know if I did answer that question or not, because now I'm confused. Did I answer it? No, not. I don't know.
So gold is kind of still struggling, it's like it's ranging near my entry point because of the point of control shifted. That's what I don't like to see. The point of control was in this low. Now it's shifted. What I have to do is just wait and watch if something happens. But we still have low value area high at this price level, and also for people who trade break and retest kind of setup, there's lower low, something like that. So anyway, we already tapped that area. If it closes higher, obviously it's going to go for this range, this high volume node. But even though having good positive delta in this zone, why price is not going higher? That's the question. That's why I'm holding it. It should go keep going higher. Yeah, John, you were just showing something with the news and stuff. Yeah, please continue.
I muted my mic. There was a kid outside going crazy. There was a kid outside.
Yeah.
We can see the Bitcoin and it kind of stationary. What's the reason for it? Why is it so slow?
Range? You mean in the range?
Yeah, in the range and in the trading market, trading speed, if I can say so.
Yeah. I mean, I can give my opinion. Whether it's right or not, we're never going to know. But my opinion is just that usually Bitcoin thrives in an environment where there's a lot of risk on in the markets. So that means basically there's more money supply going on. Now there's been tighter financial conditions since sort of 2022, and those have kind of continued on. Really, I mean, back in 2022, you can't see it on this chart, but there was a decent sort of breakdown here. But yeah, I just think for me there is for one, it's not really a hot topic at the minute. Crypto, it's all been kind of pushed into AI and software and things like that. Two, it thrives in an environment when there's a lot of risk going around. There's a lot of extra capital going on, so it'll probably thrive a little bit better in an environment where there is lower interest rates in the US and stuff. And yeah, I just think there is a lack of serious commitment to cryptocurrencies at the moment. I think I've not really seen anything about anyone talking about sort of regulations of Bitcoin recently or anything like that. It's not really ever really in the headlines too much anymore either. And not to say that doesn't mean that price can break out at any point and move higher, but I just think while we're in these conditions where people are focusing on areas where, again, they're going to get the higher yield, or two, they're going to find safer options, then Bitcoin kind of gets pushed to the side in that. I'm actually surprised that it's not lower in price, to be honest. I'm pretty surprised that we're not around kind of like the 40k mark at the moment, because I thought that maybe with all this going on, there might be a situation where we see people selling it. But if we look at it on a weekly chart, people that were buying the aggression down here back in 2024, they've got nowhere left to sell, really. If they're selling now, they're going to sell in the negative, right? Most funds got out at the highs. I mean, there's still the argument when it comes to Bitcoin about the scarcity factor of it. And I think that we need to go through a couple more halvings, I believe. I've not looked into that recently, so anyone in the chat can kind of talk about that. But there's only going to be a certain amount of Bitcoin produced, and obviously that should drive up prices too. But I just think at the moment, the market is in a really weird place. I mean, we're seeing stock markets go to all-time highs, but I don't think that's necessarily driven by anything to do with spare capital or anything like that. I think that's just because of all the hype in the market around software, AI and all that stuff. Whereas Bitcoin, I think people start to get in it when it starts to rally. When it's not doing anything, it can just be a little bit, sideways. And we saw that through, 2024. There was a real long period of sideways movement before we had the pop. So yeah, I don't know when the next cycle is, to be honest. But usually when there's like a halving event, we can get a little bit of a pop after that. But I don't know when the next one is. I don't know if Ayush knows.
No, I'm not good with fundamentals.
Let me have a look. Let me Google it.
I mean, if you talk about the price action wise, for me, it is the buyers and sellers are comfortable at that price level. That's why prices in the range, or in the future, if we see one side imbalance or maybe one party trying to take price higher, but it gets absorbed at the resistance level, we see price going lower, maybe to the next area where it forms a range. So right now it's like we need some event to create an imbalance to one side, and then we'll decide about the next range or next point of control area. I mean, it's how I see in terms of price action wise. Jono is frozen, or Jono?
No, sorry, I'm just looking at
it. Yeah, okay. He scares me.
Maybe that's my game with you. I can just pretend I'm paused. you like
Please
crap.
don't do that. There's already some things going on with technicals,
Okay, so I was just doing a little bit of research. They actually leave then?
What's that?
Oh, no, I'm good. Okay, I actually thought I'd frozen then. I thought I'd actually jinxed myself then. I thought that I'd frozen myself. So yeah, it just says the next Bitcoin halving is projected to take place on April 2028. So, it's again as well, that's another thing. The cost to mine Bitcoin has now gone up significantly too. So it's actually, we saw a lot of people that were mining Bitcoin, they've switched to using those miners for AI memory storage instead because they get paid more. So again, there's not as much things going on to get a decent reward out of doing that much more. So it's just the demand of it is not great, and I think that's why we're seeing it can just continue to dive off. It cuts the rate of new Bitcoin range by 50%. Inflation, aims to control inflation, enforce a hard cap of 21 million total coins. So I don't know how many total coins are in circulation at the moment.
right? My sound effect. That's Tradeify.
ASMR.
ASMR.
Okay, so we're nearing quite close to that then. Wonder when that is going to be
Glenn
like.
is saying, everyone make sure you're watching live and not delayed. That's quite a good update. And also for the giveaway, the like target for today's stream is 40 likes. Let's get 40 likes for the giveaway. Easy target. Very close. We need 30 more. It's quite long to mine to last.
21, is that real? 2140, it's going to take that long. Damn. More than 95% of the total supply is in circulation, but the remaining fraction will take over a century to release. Interesting. So yeah, for me, I just think at the moment Bitcoin's not a hot market right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks so much for the open answer.
You are very welcome. Ayush, how's your trade getting on, mate? Are you out? Are you in?
I'm still in. The thing is, price is taking support at the point of control, and then but still we have low volume area, so it's still down. It might dump after, maybe after the swing high or this value area high, and the last key level I have is only this swing low, something like this. Or if it breaks above, and simply we're gonna form something like this. Or maybe we see a rejection of this swing high. So there's only two key levels, or we see price going higher. But the thing is, the volume, even though buyers are still actively trying to push price higher, there is no follow through yet. Like, either stop me out or just go to the take profit. Just don't range here.
Just
Because of this high volume node, the effect is near my entry point. That's the thing. That's why I don't like to take trade near the point of control. We start ranging, or maybe the direction changes. Before the stream, it was around here, the red line at this low. That's why I was targeting, and then shifted. The volume was quite nice when I took it, but now it's okay, but still, let's see what happens. If we close below the point of control with really good bearish volume, then this swing low is promised, because I like to take swing lows when there is some range there. So let's see what it gives. Still holding it. If it's an L and L, then I'll take it, because following the edge, if taking a loss today, we'll see win coming soon. So let's see how it goes. What time is it? 8:45.
yeah, you might get a little burst in the US session, but this might be.
I'm expecting it might stop me out and then go.
Yeah. This might just be pre-positioning for the news, though. So, like, expectations is this week is that CPI was going to be a lot lower.
Yeah.
So, and what have we seen this week? Pretty much is gold prices have risen. So the market's probably trying to front run that expectation of a lower inflation print. And then if there's anything that kind of disrupts that, we can see kind of a bit of a downside in it. But yeah, I think the trade is still a bit of a bullish one for me. And that would have been a nice intraday trade there, but I wasn't looking at the chart. So That is my bad. I was looking at Bitcoin.
So you can see,
So-
you know, there is a lot of buying at top in this range. There's another buyer at 50 with, okay, the bubbles are not visible. They are looking really bad. I have to change the setting. Yeah. So you can see this area, you know, if there is a lot of buying, why price is not stopping me out and just going towards directly this zone, and in fact it is forming higher highs. Like if you want to punch me, let's just do it early. But there is no follow through. So the current situation I'm in, it's like the idea is valid, but the volume is not there yet. Because buying range and another buying stuck at the high. Let's see what this candle does. If this one goes below the point of control, then we might see lower price on the gold. So it's so you know, the same thing happened here. There was a lot of buying, but candle closed lower and the selling came in, and we saw price going directly towards this range with ease. And also when the fight was started, like a first low formed, price tried to go higher, but there was low volume, got rejection. Same kind of structure we have here. Price went lower, tried to go higher, low volume. That's why I'm using this area as resistance. If it stops me out, I'll be like, and then goes. So many times I see if I take a trade, any pair stops me out and goes towards my direction, I write in my journal as the plan worked, but the situation was not good. The asset placement was not right, but it worked anyway. But if it just crash out and goes high or maybe in the opposite direction, then I write it, okay, now it's a good loss. You know, it's actually a loss where my direction was not perfect. So let's see how this one follows. So the same idea happened here. The same thing I'm trying to follow here. Also the value high. And you can see that still price, let's take a look at the footprint chart. And you can see the delta is positive. 174 bid, and that is no follow through yet. That is bad. If there is buying, it should be accepted. What's robot control plus FI? Roman is helping chat with the tech. You can always ping support for any issue. Okay, yeah. You can join the Discord and make sure. So I have seen some people joining the live stream on the Discord, and they win an account. I mean, win the giveaway, and they complain that they can't see the Discord channel. So you have to go on the left top, add it, make sure all the channels are on, and there you will see crypto channels and you'll see crypto mods there, so you can ask questions. Was someone in the room? Yeah.
Just looking through some of my old setups that I used to do. Oh, surprise! No, don't aim in.
The good thing is I can hear him.
Have you? No, I'm down now. I'm interested. Is it going to cost me anything, or is it free?
It's not going to cost you anything, no.
Okay, great.
It's going to cost you your valuable time.
Hang on, because I've got to somehow log in to Roman. What have you done to us? This is a weird layout.
It happens only when you join.
Screen share the room.
So I'm sure he can't hear me.
You
See,
can't hear.
Roman? Yes, exactly.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I think there's some relation with us with the ninja that we can't hear each other, but I can hear him, but he cannot hear me. No.
Hang on a sec. I can hear him. Yeah.
Oh?
He's just ignoring you.
Sorry, Ayush.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna go cry.
Sorry,
in
mate.
the corner.
Sorry, I'm trying to look what I've got like working on the screen share. You know, don't do it just yet, Roman. But you know, I've got something cooking, and I wanted to share it with you guys to see what everyone. You know, we're a modest stream these days, right? So we haven't exactly got a huge following. So I figured now is a time that I could just quickly jump in and just show everyone what I've been working on, and we could do a little bit of a test.
Yeah. Good idea.
So I've got a couple of tools for us to try. So the first one is gonna be a liquidation cascade. If it doesn't crash.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah. Oh no, it's crashed on me. See, this is where it all goes terribly wrong. Never mind. Let's try that again. No, it doesn't like that.
Whilst Ayush just battles a fly in the background.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That was brilliant. I want that clipped for YouTube, please. And for all socials.
I'm just
Had
gonna
to get John to stop talking about bond yields. Swat a fly.
Roman, can you please kick me? You know, I'm just gonna kill this one and come back. I'm serious. It's really interrupting.
Oh dear.
So
I had something working, and then Claude has gone and broken it. So I've got to get Claude to fix it, which is what I'm doing right now, which is why I'm looking over at my other computer. But hopefully now it will work. Okay, so can you see, you know, the unknown user, Roman? There's an unknown user not visible. I am in. I've used the link twice. I'm using the link on my desktop and I'm using the link on my laptop. Is it only going to work on one of them? Okay. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Normal service will resume shortly.
Good here. I feel like I hope it's worth it, Mike. I ain't gonna lie.
There is going to be some audience participation required.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows. Roman, you send it to me on WhatsApp or LinkedIn? Not LinkedIn, Slack.
Ayush is back with a fly swatter in the background. I'm sorry, no one can see this. Is
that a fly swatter or are you going to play tennis?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to kill it live on stream. I would have let it live if it had not interrupted me in the stream. Just fighting that.
Here we go. All right, let's try this.
I would let it live.
Okay, I'm only joining with the screen share, Roman. So you know. Okay.
This could be like that episode of Breaking Bad. I've never seen it, but everyone talks about the fly episode where like it's just an episode of him chasing a fly around a lab or something. You could do your own version of that.
Just give me 1 sec, Roman. Let me just set something up. Because I need to capture the stream URL. All right. Okay, guys, here it is. What you need to do is in the chat, I need you all to type exactly Mike is a legend with a capital M for Mike, everything else lowercase. Okay, but not just yet. Give me a second. When I say, the lines will be open and you can enter into this fake draw that may or may not happen, because it might break, but let's give it a go. So when I say, you've got to type in the chat, Mike is a legend with a capital M for Mike, everything else lowercase. It has to be exactly spelt correctly, otherwise you won't get entered into the draw. So
is there a space in between Mike is a legend, or is it all one word?
Yeah, all spaces. Yeah. As a phrase, right?
Yeah.
Mike is a legend.
Should we add emoji?
No emojis.
Oh,
no. No, nothing like that. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I've got 1 entry. 1 entry. Wow. Okay, that's great. Well done, guys.
Quite a long phrase.
Oh,
we got 6 people now. There we go. Okay. All right. We got any more? I'll give you guys a few more seconds.
Oh no. So it's
I've
something
spelt it wrong.
automated.
Ayush, come on. Ayush.
Wait for me. I'm in.
Wait for Ayush.
Oh yeah, 7th one is me.
Is Ayush in? All right. Ayush is in. All right. Okay. So this is how it's going to work, right? There's going to be a stage thing, right? That it will say what you need to type, right? Then I'm going to close the entries now.
Oh,
No more entries.
so
right?
bad.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the race, I think. And I'm going to arm it. And are you ready, guys?
Yeah.
This may or may
Yeah,
not work.
yeah.
This could be really anticlimactic, or it could be epic.
Oh, look at this. Looks so cool.
Hasn't that got everybody in it? I don't think it does,
It's
you
a
know.
duck race.
Where's Ayush?
That's everyone that entered.
What?
Maybe in the ship with the shark. Oh, sorry, whale.
Well, I can see somebody behind the shark.
Oh, who's going
Oh,
to win
look
it?
at-
Who's going to win it?
Photo finish. Photo finish.
The one thing I saw is the cinematic zoom in was so cool. Cinematic zoom in.
That's the only thing you saw. You didn't see anything else?
Oh no, rest was good, but that one was more good.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's one of them, right? Then
Oh,
there's
there's
going to
another
be... let me show you. There's going to be this one.
I don't see my name there.
We'll see. I only got 8 entries
Why
for some reason.
Jesu is there?
Yeah, mine wasn't there either.
Jesu is still getting purple.
Or
Because Jono, you might have won previously
I've never won.
in other tests. In other tests. So then there's a spinning wheel, right? There you go. And then the last one is the liquidation cascade, which is a bit weird, I'll admit, but this is what it looks like. And you can see basically just random people are just eliminated as prices get liquidated at the top. This one's not the best one, I'll admit.
We should
race
let
is the best.
people trade against each other in a simulated environment.
That would be an interesting idea.
Yeah, so maybe like you had a thing where it like spins the wheel, picks 2 names, and then those 2 have to battle it out for an account on a simulated area. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We give them 10 minutes,
So we're
Bow it
starting
out.
over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, Luna. Congratulations on the simulated draw there. Yeah. So
Not surprised.
it looks like it works. There will also be a price prediction tool as well, but that's still to come. That's still being worked on. So yeah.
Yeah, like
thank
that.
you very
Yesterday,
much, guys.
we were talking about our bets of where gold's going to be at the end of the week, and we've all bet for higher prices. So we were giving each other points. So, like, if somebody came in closest, they'd have 10 points. Second closest, 5 points. If you were last, nothing.
If you're
So-
last, you just get nothing.
Yeah, well, yeah, you just get nothing.
Yeah.
It just shows that you're horrible at predicting markets.
Yeah. There you go. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to just test out. I know that it works. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll leave you boys to it. Roman, I'll let you hand it back to one of the other guys with their screen share. And I'll get back to testing it. Yezu, thank you very much for the feedback. Appreciate your love for my work. Cool. Alrighty. Cheers, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cheers.
See you
Thank
later.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. So how are we doing with the gold? I think we are going to spend the entire stream in this range.
Yeah, I mean, I was liking what you were seeing, and then
And then
It's
a
still
bullish
getting
candle came in and you like, oh no, my view is right.
yeah, it's still no, it's still going high. I'm worried about your trade. What I
No,
was
the
looking
thing
at
is, I have
my
no
stochastics
problem going
making
higher.
lower
you know?
highs. Do you know what I mean? It's just there's a bit of divergence going on, so it could be about to unfold. But you know,
I have a really bad
stochastics are
feeling
lagging.
it will stop me out and 9:30 will dump.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that that's going to be the case. I've got a feeling that the US session's going to open, gold's going to rip into 44.10, and then it's going to tank. And you're going to be like, fuck.
Normal day. Oh, Abhi
Normal
Sarah was
normal
saying
price action.
silver is going up, so I think gold is going to go up too. I left silver way back. I think I used to look at correlation like this as well in the past.
Shall I show you what I used to do on Euro futures?
Yeah.
This is my old playbook that I used to do. You can see this.
And it's everything
So-
manual, right?
Yeah. So this is the footprint over here.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
have my
yeah,
market.
we can see that. You don't have to write it.
Okay. just in case people were looking at this going, what the hell is that? I was going to write that. Yeah, I know you know. Market
TTPO.
profiles.
Yeah.
And then cumulative delta.
Sorry. So I didn't want to interrupt you, Jono. Can you see the candle on the gold right now?
Yeah.
Thing is, I want to get my stop loss now. I want my stop loss. I don't care about take profit. You hit it, please. Hit it. Kick me out.
just get it out of your misery. Is there a moment? Let me just flip back to it a second. Is there a moment where you say, "Oh, I'm going to get out of this. I'm just going to close it early," or do you just leave it, let it be? If it hits your stop loss, hit your stop loss.
Yeah, that's the second one.
Yeah, just let it hit your stop loss.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just following my plan, and I don't. I think if it stops me out and goes towards my take profit anyway, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I take a loss. But anyway, the plan worked. Not today. Tomorrow it will. So I don't give a damn if it just want to take me out. But if it goes higher, if it stops me out entirely and reaches above this level you said and more higher, and then I have to study what's wrong in this zone, what I had to look at, the other way around.
I mean, look at those wicks.
Yeah.
These buyers are really trying to push price, and they're just not really getting anywhere at the minute. They're really not
That's
getting
what I'm
anywhere.
saying. I have a bad feeling at the 9:30 it will do. in few minutes. I think in 10 minutes. No,
25.
25. Yeah. Ayush, where is your daily open? So my daily open is where your daily open is. I mean, it's at it's at the 4 p.m. on TradingView. I know it's not TradingView. Let me share my screen on TradingView. I mean, we have the same open at this price level. I think I have to just adjust my. Yeah, here we go. You can see this orange vertical line is the opening price of the daily. So I'm actually using the daily opening market profile and volume profile, whatever you name it. But the current price action I'm in, so I took a sell at this area, and I'm still stuck in this range, and it makes sense. Obviously, it's a high volume node. Obviously, we're gonna see some range forming in here. But the best thing is, I just bought a $2,000 trend line course, and it says if it goes lower, you're gonna make money. So let's see what happens. I think, but it's a really bad range. And also, we have low volume, and that's why I'm not closing it. I'm just gonna be like, oh, if you wanna stop me out, stop me out. I'll study the area and see what was wrong, and we'll perform. Try to not repeat the mistake again. But let's see what happens.
I'm going to trade the trend line break, and then going to say that it's a good trend line break trade.
Yeah.
Just for you. Just for you.
I don't like emotional support when I'm trading it. Okay, so we are again going higher. My stop as at this exact value area high. And take profit at this range low. I think it would have went nicely lower if this point of control, or maybe we didn't have any aggressive volume shifting at this price level. It was at the slow price. And if we close above, I think after 9:30, the NY open will be bullish. If the entire this entire range, something like this you might see in the NY. But currently we are in the resistance. To do that, we have to convert resistance into support, and then take support and go higher in the low volume area, and tap the target which we are betting on. Jonathan have marked those areas, maybe in this range, somewhere around here. So I am going to look for this swing high first, and the second one is this for longs. But right now we are just slowly grinding higher or lower in the same area. On 15 minutes, you can see we created a really bad range. Let's see. How many likes do we have for the giveaway? We need 40 likes. We're at 18. Few more. I think Roman already pinned the comment. 40 likes to giveaway.
Yields are still falling, Ayush. Yields are still falling.
Can you send them higher?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm trying to start randomly clicking at it, see if it does anything for you.
Can you make the sound there? So I feel that
Yeah.
in Amplify, not here. Have you ever tried in the MT5 when you see people clicking and taking a lot of entries, and there is a sound coming,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's it. Yeah. I don't know why people do that.
Yeah, even still I have not figured it out. When I was learning to trade, and I see people clicking buttons so many times to take a trade, and I thought that's how people trade forex. That's the right way to do it. You don't have to click it once. Maybe that's not trading. You have to click it 10 times, 15 times, and fill the trade. Maybe the section where there's trade, and it will follow.
I don't understand it either, because if anything, if you had to close it out manually, it'd take you forever. Because you can't just press X on your phone. You have to swipe and then close, swipe, close. So if you're in a rush to close your trade, you'd be screwed. Never understood it.
But I don't know, somewhere I want to try it, but I'm stopping myself.
Yeah. I mean, open a demo account and give it a go. might be what you're missing. Come on, we need this gold to start dropping.
Oh no! At this point, let's take me out. I give up.
It's
so what yields are doing? Yields, I saw something going lower. Okay.
Yeah.
So what time frame is that?
That was a 30-minute.
Okay.
This might pop higher on the open. We'll have to wait and see. I'm looking around. There are
100% we'll see that.
There are some headlines coming out. The US forces have reportedly fired on a Panama flagged ship. That was noted early Tuesday morning. So again, we've got a bit of mixed messaging coming out at the moment. So who knows? Maybe Trump can come out and say something.
China.
If he does that, then yields are going to spike, gold is going to fall.
Oh, need that.
That's what we're going to see. So you need to channel the Donald Trump energy right now.
Yeah.
What would be something that he would say, do you think, that would...
I don't know. But whatever he says should be in my favor.
Why is it so good?
Oh, you think it's good?
Yeah, I do. I think it's good. I actually do.
And also, I bought some stickers for my, laptop. I'm gonna show some. Here, there's Mike Tyson and Power Rangers. If Jono have watched it in the chat, yeah, Power Rangers, and the Diet Coke,
and the fridge cigarettes, as they are called.
Yeah, there is a Baki. It's the anime character.
Yeah,
and a YouTube.
Yeah.
And a Japanese car. So and rest. I hate this bearish candle. I don't know. I know it's still going in my direction, but it's gonna go up. But meanwhile, I'll just show the laptop stickers. I don't know if you can show you everything, but I'll try to bring it up. So yeah, these are the rest stickers I have on my laptop.
Where are you going to put the others ones?
Maybe on my forehead. So what I did, I ordered it. I picked the good ones, and the bad ones I'm going to give it to my younger brother.
Yeah.
Like everyone does.
Yeah. It's very nice of you, guys.
No. These ones I don't like. I have really good one. Now he's going to be like, oh, you have the good one. Give it to me. So gold is falling.
It's happening.
Yeah.
You think?
I'm not really surprised. So I thought, okay, NQ is also dumping. Oh yeah, do we have something on the heat map? I have not checked it yet. I forgot I have to add it. GC. We do have 4440 level. Where is that? Very close to it. Does not really matters. But the thing, okay, I'm gonna share a task again. Not trading you. So again, the trade idea is still. The thing is, 5 years getting rejection at the zone because of the low volume, no, nothing else. And even though having a lot of buying, it should pump higher heavily, but there is no sign of the zoop candle, and it's ranging, and we got bored. That's why I have to show you guys stickers, and I would not talk about it. So next time if it starts ranging, I have to find something else. Let's see, and also and more good, closing below the point of control, and then we'll see this low. Oh, we have a lot of
This is the moment.
drinking Diet Coke, soda like Coke may actually be like to weight gain rather than weight loss. They can trigger craving for high calories food and confuse the body metabolism. Thank you so much, Luna, and I take that advice. The only thing is that, so let's say I drink Coke, I make sure I drink the actual sugar one, because I can actually no, I'm coming to the point. I can burn it by doing cardio. But the one with the zero sugar, it has some preservatives which may cause maybe cancer, That's why. So it's better to have the sugar one instead of zero. And I just bought it because I like this. I'm really sorry. So she printed the entire article in the chat, and I really appreciate that. She's not wrong though. That is, let's say better. Even worse. She said even worse. So the thing is, we have a lot of selling, negative delta, and this guy should not go higher from point of control. So whatever situation I'm in, it's bad.
If that's the case, should you just not close it?
No, I don't want to. I never close my trades if I follow the plan. If it's a gamble, then I close it. Again, so okay. If it hits my face, I have no problem taking it and analyzing what was wrong and coming back tomorrow. Right way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it helps me to trade the futures market as well if I'm trading CFD. Because over here I'm trying to trade the 5-minute time frame. Over there I trade 2 minute, 1 minute. The trade duration is very low there. And I've seen that if I even try to play on 5 minute on gold, it improves the level of patience I have to carry in the futures on the lower time frame. I don't really the mood swings, getting mood swings in the trade is very less. And yeah. So how do you feel, Jono, and spending entire stream in this range?
Pretty bored, to be honest. It's fairly, well, it's not unusual, but it is fairly unusual just to see it shop around this area. But it is.
And the thing is, when you said why not close it,
Mm-hmm.
The old version of mine would have done it, but why am I doing it? The beauty behind understanding why I went wrong and why I did right, because when I was new in market, taking a loss felt like a knife stabbing in my chest, and there is no understanding that why it happened, So, and fear kicks in, and there is no understanding that what I'm going to do next. Or maybe if it hits my take profit, I get so excited, and what's going to happen at night? I have to realize that the same thing is going to reset to zero, and I have to trade again. Then what's the point of getting that dopamine during that phase when you hit stop loss or take profit? Just leave it. If you blow the account, make sure to add. I think if you have an edge, test it for 6 months, and if the data comes negative, then you need to do some changes. Simple as that. And if it comes positive, or maybe your journal says that your emotions are killing your edge, then you have to work on that part. And the model is correct, maybe your emotions are not. So yeah, I said I feel blessed if I can understand that what's happening was wrong. Because when I read my journals previous, which I wrote in the beginning days, it is so stupid. Like I wrote, I don't know what the fuck happened, but it took my stop loss. Now what to do? Next page, it's empty. There is nothing written there. The next day, I'm not showing up and writing down. I don't even wake up.
Oh, that is wild. I love it.
So the journal starts from the first page, and there is nothing. The entire book is empty.
My book is. I'll show you. This is I'll show you my old journal earlier. This is my journal. This is what I used to do. I used to look at the type of setups, right, with the auction market theory, being like, okay, these are the setups. Then I go and find those setups and look at the previous, like how they perform, all this kind of stuff. And then I went into a trading journal. So this would be me taking live trading setups. So this isn't necessarily where I used to track my emotions. This would be more like tracking my, idea, my plan that I wanted to do. So, looking for high volume bullish delta, but price failed to trade higher, right? Some absorption going on there. Waiting for this is what I was talking about earlier. Wait for the breakout, wait for the retest of the imbalance, taking some shorts there. It was also in line with daily value area high, PM point of control in here. Led to cumulative delta turn bearish. Bosh. Trade. So these are just my plans. But what I would do on the side of that then is when I'm in the trade, I would have like a notepad open, and I'd just be, as I'm in it, going, do I feel comfortable now? Has anything changed? Has anything changed? Anything that did, technically change, I'd get out the trade. But if it hadn't, I'd stay in it. And that's how you kind of build up that resilience, is just consistently tell yourself, has anything changed? If it's changed, get out. You can always get another trade, right?
Good. Yeah.
And I just consistently do that, right? So this was another example, just taking a screenshot of the trade after it's done. Not while you're in it, just wait till you've done the trade. Review it after, straight away, right? Don't wait until another trade comes in. Straight away, have a little look. So this was a short idea from here, a few pips. This was because I was scalping Euro futures, but I'd use the CFD, right? Again, high volume into the level. What did we have? We had a PM value area high around this area. Delta is down. Break and retest of that. Look for the short idea. All right. Same thing. Went long on the imbalances.
And he did all of that when there was no AI.
Yeah, no AI used at this time. No.
It's not mean I'm saying you're old, but appreciating your effort.
This guy, man. So yeah, that was my old journal when I was day trading.
It's very detailed. So why don't you use the footprint now? I think, or you're done with it.
I just felt like, did it really change my trading style that much? I wasn't sure, and I kind of stepped away from day trading as well for a while. So I was I am more of a swing trader. I am obviously looking at lower time frames because I'm on stream with you guys trying to look for ideas and stuff. But I am predominantly a swing trader, and sometimes like using the footprint for that doesn't always make sense to use it. So yeah, I just came away from it. For me, day trading, it did mess with my emotions a lot, and it required me to have a lot of concentration, and sometimes I couldn't fully concentrate to day trade. So I was like, you know what, let me get out of this. when I said yesterday to Anna about looking at the cumulative delta and looking at when that was decreasing but price was increasing, how do you ignore the sort of setups? And she was saying, well, it's because I look for the higher time frame volume areas. One of my big problems is I would rely on the delta too much, and sometimes if the delta was very negative, I would try and sell because the delta was very negative, but that wasn't necessarily the case in price. So I think sometimes I relied on it too much, and I was trying to focus on every little thing that it gave me instead of, the best trades came, and those were some of the examples of the best trades I took, which was like waiting for price to come to a strong level, whether that be a value area high, value area low, or a point of control, and then looking for absorption around that area, and then try and take the trade. Mark's put.
I think that happens to everyone in the beginning when they just get so much in the footprint and on the lower time frame and forgot about the higher time frame, which they already know. I think it has happened with every single order flow trader in the beginning, and they be like, "Oh, I have to use the same stuff I used to use. I'm just adding some tools to improve my edge, nothing else." At the end, you have to follow the trend.
Yeah.
So we have 47 likes. What should we? Okay. Should we tell them put the right mic in the chat? Because we're gonna do maybe duck race for today or maybe for future streams, and then we'll do whatever he designed. So write mic in the chat for the giveaway. Let's go. MIKE in capital. Now, Roman, you did it wrong. I think you should keep it capital MIKE. Good. There is a lot of teasing in today's pre-PA.
Two minutes before your trade plays out, Ayush.
Yeah. I don't care. No, I just seriously don't care. Because it actually went, everything crossed my patience level. Now I'm neutral.
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes it's annoying to sit in a trade for so long and still lose, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that's the annoying one. If you win, you don't mind, but...
Now, whatever happens, if it goes to take profit, I would say I might do some adjustment when I see, okay, the point of control shifts and it takes supports. I might have to size down or maybe get out of the trade. Because that's something very few times happens near the future side, But today it happened. If it frequently happens and my journal says, you're doing wrong, change it, then I'll change it. Till then, we'll follow the plan and see how it works. Keep it coming. We have spike dropped. I think, is it something related to Valorant? Spike dropped. John, do you play Valorant?
I do not play Valorant.
So you
know I did a fun thing once where I taught gamers how to trade the open, which was pretty fun once. So I sat in a room with, do you know Fnatic?
Yeah.
The gamers, they play Valorant, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Or what's the other one? Counter-Strike?
Yeah, CSGO.
Yeah. So they played those games, and we did a game where we sat them against each other, two of the players, and I gave them like a 10-15 minute crash course of how to trade, and then it gave them $100,000 demo accounts, and then pitted them against each other. I gave them Nvidia to trade, euro, dollar, and gold. and said, these are the things you need to look for, go and trade it. One of them actually was break even at the end, so we waited for the opening bell and got them to trade. One of them was actually break even, and the other one lost 77,000 US dollars.
Oh,
in the demo account, so that was fun.
So you just ruined the gamers.
Yeah. But that was a fun video.
Oh god. So I think do you want to play someday?
Yeah, man.
The Valorant.
Joe, I used to be a big Halo fan, so
No, whatever game you want to be, but it should be like attacking and shooting, and
yeah. No, I'm good with games like that.
Yeah. So then we'll arrange someday when you have time and everything is perfect.
Yep.
Because I think previously I was working in a company where I beat my colleagues in a game and I enjoyed it. I want to have the joy again. So see you there.
Yeah, I guess but beating me would be kind of sad, right? Because I'm not expected to win, and if you lose, that's bad.
We'll see that. Okay, so 1 more minute before I close the entries for the stream.
Here you go. Look, I told you the trade's coming in now. Let's go.
I don't care. It will go up again. I've seen that for years now. The problem is the point of control is shifting, or I think it would have been a good banger trade. Did you get safe home, Jonathan?
I think they're on about him being back from the pub.
And also, guys, I took the trade on the MT5 trading to my phone because I have only 2 screens. One on the YouTube. I think it's good when you don't have screens, and you have device. Why not use it? Why not use it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this nice trend line break.
Yeah, trend line break. The $2,000 course is worth now. Let's see.
Yeah,
it pays.
Nah, it's 4,000, isn't it?
With some discount, I used Jono because the mentor said the Jono was my student and he did really great. If you join in, you'll become like him. So I was like, dang it, okay, take my card.
Yeah.
What's going on in the chat? The YouTube channel that entered the giveaway has the same Gmail most of the time. Its description can... Okay, geez, so you are still there, man. Okay, so I'm done extracting. Extract. And please forget about my trade. I don't care. Extract names. And enjoy the feel of the duck race, because soon we'll have our own duck race,
We will. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Well, Ayush is sorting that. We could do a little CPI preview. So some data come through a news score.
Amazing. Yeah. Please go ahead. Meanwhile, I'll set the race.
So let's just have a little look through what News Squawk is saying. Headline CPI is expected to rise going into tomorrow, rebounding from the minus 0.4% decline in June, while the annual rate is expected to ease to 3.4% from 3.5%. Core is the one I'm watching going into tomorrow. This is the one the Fed cares about more. And that is expected to rise to 0.2% from the previous 0%, and the annual rate of core inflation is seen to be cooling from 2.5%, from 2.6, to 2.5%. So a little bit of a mixed bag when it comes to month on month versus year on year, but I'm looking for any kind of deviations from that. Fed implications. The report will likely be key in shaping expectations for the September FOMC meeting. So if we take a look at what that means, we go to the CME Fed Watch tool, you'll be able to see the expectations from the Fed Watch. And it's still very 50-50 at the moment. Still very much a coin flip. We are a little bit more weighted to the no change versus a hike now. So we've completely reversed where we were at, a month ago. So a month ago, there was only a 30% chance of a hold, and there was a 70% chance of a rate hike, even an 80% chance of a 50 basis point hike. That has completely shifted now, 51% chance of a hold, which is interesting. A day ago, it was a little bit more shifted, but September meeting is becoming a little bit more of a coin flip. And when we're in this situation, the market's going to react quite aggressively. So tomorrow is going to be a big day. I'm watching this core inflation number here quite closely. If we see a breakdown and we see 0% or lower, then that's going to be pretty bearish US dollars. Gold bullish, seeing gold head towards those targets that we were talking about yesterday. If we see an increase, though, up to the maximum, 0.3%, then that's going to be pretty bullish US dollars. That's gold downside. So keep your eye on that going into the event tomorrow. That's 1:30 p.m. GMT +1. So just keep an eye on that before. I mean, that will obviously happen whilst we're in stream tomorrow. So we'll see the reaction. And hopefully that can give a little bit more influence to the markets, which are, completely range bound right now. We look at the stock market just to see how the stock market's kind of pricing in this move at the moment. We've just come all the way down and broke lower at the minute. So seeing a little bit of volatility coming through on the stock side. Let's have a little look at the VIX. VIX is up a little bit today, 0.84%. Nowhere near that 20 level, which we like to see if we're going to be strong buyers of the market. But let's see how that inflation data plays out tomorrow. Brent crude oil coming in a little bit as well, trying to price in that, maybe that peace deal coming in. And yields are still on the fall. They're still falling. So that should be pretty
range. Pretty petite range.
Yeah.
The duck race is ready.
There we go.
Let's see. Let's hype up a bit before we do the duck race. Everyone write quack quack. Then only I'll start. Okay, so Roman is so done with the sound. Yeah, now we go. Now we are doing it. Let's go. Start 1 minute race. And the guy, Robot is in the lead. And I'm not going to say the first one is loses because, there was a stream and I said you're going to lose and that guy won. I'm going to keep my mouth shut and see who wins. Oh, we have Jonathan. Look at the Jonathan, the what's called the what's the creature with female with a half fish?
What?
You are that thing in the duck.
What are you going on about here?
No, there's a lot of crowd. I think you are just. I don't want to miss out. Come on, Jonathan, speed up. We want to see what duck you are.
The professor.
Jonathan, the professor. Okay, it's not the professor. It's someone else. Devash, write something in the chat if you are with us, and make sure if you have the make sure the Gmail is in the description, and your Gmail should be registered on Tradeify crypto website. Do that first, and then you will get your account in right to your dashboard. And let's see if the guy is here or not.
What happens if he's not here?
Oh, I take it. Yeah, he's here. I have to give it. Congrats, man. You won an account. forget about whatever I was saying. I give accounts. So yeah, there is no Gmail. Please add it and make sure to register that Gmail with Tradeify Crypto. Let's make sure to subscribe, like, and we are very close to 3,000 subscribers. Very close. And let's see what's Gold doing. Are they planning to stop me out or just gonna? Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's GG's. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
You still got an area of resistance to come in.
Yeah.
That's why you put your stop loss in a smart place.
Yeah. I don't know. First time in my life, I'll be happy to get stop loss.
just because you want it so bad.
Yeah, I mean,
put me out of my misery. That's what you're saying there. You're just
Yeah.
saying, put me out of my misery.
You can see the positive delta on the right, and all the bubbles, and no, it's not doing anything. So maybe the wrong day, but the right edge. Let's see. The name after hype and random letters are new accounts. Also, there is some analysis going on that if the account is true or not. Let's do competition. If one of you find out that it is a real account or not, gets an account on Discord.
Are they saying that people are making new accounts just to join the giveaways, just to get? Is that what the game is?
Yeah.
I met a guy playing golf on Sunday, and he uses AI to win golf giveaways.
Oh.
So, like winning a set of clubs and things like that. So he basically waits for the tickets to be. Do you ever? I don't know if you see golf competition sort of like websites and stuff.
No.
But they kind of like sell off raffle tickets to give away the golf gear and stuff, and it's like 10p a ticket or 20p a ticket or whatever. And he uses AI to find out where the less tickets have been sold or the least tickets have been sold, and then he buys up a load of them last minute and ends up usually winning.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, he had a lovely new spider putter, which I was very, very jealous of. How do you trade these type of markets, eh?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't saw me for 2 hours? Yeah, I was in trades from the beginning.
You put your order in and you hope.
Oh, Jono. Actually, I think that very few days something like this happens. I actually stay away from the range, but I can't do anything if the range forms after I take an entry.
That's true. That's true. I mean, it happened to me. This is pretty much what happened to me on Monday when I traded Euro short.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching this area over here. Let me go to a minute time frame. Where was it? Over here. So I was long in this area here, and then price literally just went sideways, and then the highs got lower, and I thought this ain't looking good. My stop loss was like way down here, and got take broke lower. Just thought, cut it. This ain't doing what I wanted it to do, and then was the right decision in the end because price would have took me out for my full stop loss. But I was basically looking to see if this area through here would kind of hold. Let me just do it like the 2-day one. So that this area down through here, I was just wondering if this would kind of hold and we'd see price kind of push higher. And we did the exact same thing. The market just basically went sideways on me for ages and then just went straight through. So I had a very similar similar experience to what you're going through on Euro right now, on gold. Sorry.
Oh, so I'm out.
Yeah, I did.
Out
yeah,
of the
makes
trade.
sense.
Finally. Oh no, still. Okay, I don't know if I can show you guys through the. Okay, look at the spread. I think I'm not out yet. Still in the trade. I don't know. If you can see. The candle. It's just one takeaway. I should say point, but look at the red line. Look at the candle.
It's because it's flipped, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, I was really freaking me out because I thought it was like down the bottom of the screen. I was like, oh, it's because the camera's flipped. I was like, whoa, that's really like it's
crazy. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Love the spreads.
I mean, the 50 moving average strategy would have done okay.
Now let's see if we are in the low volume area, and I want the bulls to do bullish thing in this low volume area.
Well, we'll see if the open's going to help you out or
open market is already open, John. What you doing?
No, I meant like because you have the first hour, don't you? You have like the initial balance.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, you're welcome. No, I think let's see what happens. I think we're going to get a little bit of a spike up. Are you still in?
I'm still in.
Yeah.
just one
this
thing.
Is the moment. This is the moment. Look, I feel like I've said this 20 times. This is it.
I'm gonna share the photo in the group. You can check. MT5 is doing the job.
Tell you what, good spreads that is.
Yeah.
Really good spreads.
See, you can check. Same exact stop loss at the screen. On the screen, I'm still in this trade. You can see the.
That is wild.
I think my hair is more thicker than the space we have between the candle and stop loss.
And look at this now.
Yeah. Imagine if that would have stopped me out in this candle form. I would have left the stream and cried in the pillow. Let's see what happens. And NQ is falling. NQ is just going straight down.
Yeah, I saw the SP 500 dropping.
And also it's in a low volume here. It might go long after the 10 a.m. open. Anyway, I think the whatever happens for me after 10 open. For gold, we always are in because it has volume in the London, in the Asia. I think Asia and London are the best session for gold. Very few times I've seen gold doing something in the NY session. Okay, guys, the reason behind this trade I'm still holding at this stop loss at this range is because the low volume, and I'm not done yet to win or maybe to get this trade towards this swing low. We need price to close lower the point of control, which we are not lower yet, and there is a lot of positive delta and price closing lower. Nothing crazy, but let's see what happens. So still I'm not in the green zone. I'm not expecting that price would just go lower unless until we cross the point of control. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Anyone in the trade, anyone going long or short on the gold, let us know in the chat. Okay, let's go and check in this candle what happened here. Look at this. The candle which maybe said hi to my stop loss or had really aggressive buyers, 134, but closed bearish. Something like that already had when I took the sell, but anyway, it's same setup again. I don't like to watch footprint like John said. And like every footprint is gonna just ruin your brain, or maybe even if you are a good intraday trader, if you watch every single footprint like this, it's gonna ruin your head, and you might think, okay, I'm gonna just be a swing trader.
That's what happened to me.
So you caught it. I was giving example of you only.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to, look back your old vehicle and be like, oh my God, I should ride it again?
Yes.
Why don't you then?
Well, the stream might have forced me to, might have forced me to get back in it.
Yeah.
Because I used to trade the London Open as well, from time to time. So.
Oh, I'm assuming it's in EU and GU. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best session for Forex is London Open.
So, yeah, perhaps I'll relearn. I like your platform actually that you use. I might have a little experiment with that.
Which one?
The one that you're using now.
Oh, it's ATAS. It's because of Anastasia.
Yeah.
I was actually on MotiWave, and the way she was using it and like zooming in and zooming out and everything is like at one place. I was like, okay, I have to give it a try. So anyway, welcome to the family.
Thanks. Do you get any discount or anything?
Oh no, no discount. Just buy it.
Oh,
I think you have. Yeah, there is. You might have to reach out to her and yeah. Should I say all? Can I say all of this in live? I think we can discuss that.
You just did. You just did.
That's bad. That's bad then. All right, still in the trade, guys. Still in the trade. Let's see. Still in the trade.
This trade is playing with you.
A lot. I think I might not trade even in the NQ after the stream. I might not. It's like I'm done.
Nah,
I've used my brain cells today.
If this goes back all the way to stop loss now, this is absolutely crazy.
Like the thing is, I wanted to go, and I wanted to go and show some thing
make some decision
in the low volume area. Yeah. I mean, what the heck you are doing? I want to ask the buyers, in the low volume area. If you want to go higher, like perform like buyer and go buy. Be a good buyer. Be a good warrior. You're just being just very stupid. I mean, either prove me wrong or prove yourself right. Just do something.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm not surprised. Now just go lower. I think it is a very strongest support area we are in. Let's see what happens. And the good part is I don't have to switch the screen because I can trade through my phone on MT5.
There you go.
So my focus is on the screen and the data, and then I can see the trade on my phone. I think I said it twice with different meaning, but you get it. NQ. Nothing.
This is it.
Okay.
Now. Those buyers are going to get crushed.
They should, because they did so bad to me today. I like it. I'm gonna frame the stop loss. I think I sent this kind of stop loss I had in the Forex. So it's after many years. Something like this I saw. I like the spreads. It's so good.
Yeah.
I think better than futures. In futures, it's almost like I don't know. I should not say that, but it's like the future is almost out. Let's see. So the thing is, we need retrace back. We are with the blues on the MT5. And also my stop loss, obviously, that's a really safe place. I'm not gonna trail it or do something. I'll leave it there. Again, it's TP or SL. And with Tradeify, I think let's assume till CPI, it's still range in this area. I'm just gonna keep it open. Yeah.
I like it.
So and the good part is now we have closed below the range. Now this range low is gonna act as resistance, this area, And I have marked a lot of things. Let me remove this one, delete, and delete. So this area is going to act as resistance. We better get rejection.
You better reject.
Yeah, you better. You should. I like how it made me happy for a few minutes, and then I'm like, oh, let me show you what I'm gold. What's the best FX pair to trade? It's EU, gold, and GU. These are the pair I traded back in the days. I mean, mostly EU, GU, and then gold. I have to say both because I used correlation back then with the XY. We gonna ignore that, just Roman, delete my screen. I mean, you can go with EU. EU is, I think Jonatan will also agree with that. EU is the really easiest forex pair to trade. Good price
EU
action.
has the most volume. So
Yeah.
if you're looking to trade something that's very liquid, then EU has the most volume. I'm a sucker for dollar yen because it's quite predictable, especially when it comes to interventions and stuff. That's why I love it. Pound yen as well, pound yen, or as a lot of the cool.
I like your accent. Can you say it again?
Pound
Can you
yen
say it? Oh, yeah.
or GJ. That's what people call it. GJ. That really grinds my gears. That does. I'm going to try GJ. Come on, man. Really? Just call it pound yen. Pound yen I like a lot. Got a lot of time for this currency pair. Also has a lot of volume in it as well. But yeah, dollar yen is one of my favorites. How you getting on? Gold coming back a little bit. I like that. This was that point of control. Wick into it.
Yeah.
Rejection going on right now. We see much in the way of selling.
So what yields are doing? Are they going up?
Yes.
Fine. Okay, yeah. Now that's good. So one
Without
handles the
rejection.
gold and one handles the yields, and we win. Jonatan bought it finally.
Yeah, I did you a favour. I thought I'd wait a little bit,
Yeah.
make you sweat, and then get involved. Just move the market for you.
Thank you so much. So please do that for
Yeah.
NQ as well. I'll call you to stream.
Yeah. Just let me know.
Sure. Euro, yeah, EU, USD. Yes, Glenn. And you can use the correlation with GU and DXY. That is something. I think. Okay, I should not throw the sauce out, but just wait for a few days. You already have a forex trader with decades of knowledge and an empty file, and he built some personal tools in it. So just wait for him to say something about the videos. And at some point I started thinking that AU is much easier, but it has low volume. But yeah, it is like a baby forex pair. AU.
Yeah. I mean, I guess your time zone, AU would make sense, right?
Yeah.
But also, dollar yen would make sense for you.
No, I've never traded that pair.
No.
The thing is that the only right thing I did in the forex market is I focused with few forex pairs where we have many,
Yeah.
But I think it's more of like about the time zone as well. I think in the London session, it's afternoon here, so we can easily focus for during the market. So let's say the Asia session where AU mainly moves was tough for me because it's too early and can't trade when my body is woken up, my mind is not.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think in the London, I think you can trade all the sessions you mentioned: Asia, London, and NY.
Yeah, I mean, you can start for the Asia session, but it'd be very late. But you get the nice London session, you get the overlap of the New York session as well, and you get to kind of try late New York session too. So yeah, there's it's in the UK you get quite a decent overlap, which is nice.
I might visit someday.
Yeah, man. And I'll beat you at Valorant or CS, whatever we're playing.
Yeah. And then we'll take Roman with us and show him some gaming.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I play already.
Yeah.
Jonatan, I thought you said I'll be your Valerie.
Okay, so Gold, finally forgive me. I know it's so early to celebrate, but we spent an entire range in this trade. I mean, not entire stream in this range. Say what, Roman? Lona asking.
I thought he said I will be your Valerie.
I imagine
that's not him here, so
you
okay.
being Valerie.
Yeah.
The technical Valerie. Okay, just without the point of control, I think it will hit. I don't want it to hit my take profit after the stream. No, that's kind of. Oh, it's time already.
It is.
For us to say goodbye to our lovely viewers. And I'm sorry if you got bored with this gold trade, but sometime it happens. Next day we'll bring volume and gold. So yeah, anything before we leave, Jono?
No. Just look forward to seeing you all.
And then now.
Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get an update on Ayush's trade. How that has not stopped out, that is brilliant spreads right there. And yeah, catch you all tomorrow.
Yeah, see you. Bye-bye. And make sure to subscribe.